Hey, today is February 3rd. I want to do a video on the ISM Manufacturing PMI. It comes out at 10 o'clock. Time is now 9:51. I've noticed that we've had several new signups over at JOBB, so I wanted to basically just show the setup before the actual trade comes out. As you can see here, I have a ZB chart already up, and it already has the chart trader checked, so we're going to be able to manage the trade right here. Next thing you're going to want to do is open up your second chart. Just come to your control center, click on chart, find ZB, find the correct contract. For this one it'll be ZB314, and you can check this on the CME's website to make sure that you're on the proper contract month. But once you get in here, if you have any templates, you can go ahead and click them here and just add it to it, but I'm not going to be doing that. Alright, so this will bring up our second ZB chart. With this one, you're going to want to uncheck the chart trader. Going to come in here to strategies by clicking that little $sign there. Select JL bracket breakout, and from here, this is where you're going to be able to enter the information from the HIRA, the High Impact Report Alert. Change this to true. Person going to use strategy internal. Stop loss on this one of 5. Profit target. And it's good to do a little bit of research. I found that this one usually moves between 7 and 12 ticks, so I'm going to just put this down at 7 for my take profit. It has moved bigger in the past, but I'm going to be conservative here. Position size 1. You don't have to use a break even, but I'm going to do it here just because. Alright, the entry time is going to be 9:59:57. Alright, stop limit entry. I use this on the ZB just to make sure we don't get slipped too bad. Using a 16 for the entry slippage takes. Bracket distance is going to be 3, so everything is set up properly here. Double check everything, enabled. Alright, this is set up properly. Strategy internal, and I'm going to change this to 58. My clock is usually 1 second off, and that's something else I'm going to speak on here real quick. Alright, so once you get that set up, click OK. Now you have your slave chart right here. Put that at the bottom, and what you have here is your enable button. And if you see anything a little bit off, like say you see an early spike or something, all you have to do is click this button right here, and that'll cancel the JOBB software. And to get here, you'll just go to strategies, and you'll see your software right there. Okay, so with that being said, we can also go over to time.is. Alright, and this is what time.is is going to bring up. And it'll tell you if your clock is a little fast or a little slow, and as you can see here, it says my time is exact, so I'm not going to have to do anything with that. So now we just play the waiting game. We got about 6 minutes to go, about 5 minutes actually, and we will see how this trade does. Anyway, I'm going to pause it, and I'll be back with you guys shortly. Also forgot to mention, it's usually a good idea to test things out first. For example, if we're in here with the setup process, I would have set this up to 9:56 and 58 seconds to make sure that my brackets were going to be coming in okay and at the proper time. Okay, so that's definitely something you guys want to keep in mind and use as you start live trading and everything. Anyway, just wanted to add that little bit of information because it is something that I do regularly. Alright, we have about 3 minutes to go here. I'll be back with you guys in a second. Alright, we now have 1 minute to go until the release comes out. And this clock I use here is called a topmost clock. You can download it for free online. It's just something that basically if I click on the chart or anything like that, the clock will stay there. It won't go to the bottom like most of the others will. Alright, and at this point right now, I'm going to be watching the I'm going to be watching the chart with my mouse hovering over the enabled button. If I see any early spikes, I'll go ahead and exit. And I'm going to stay here until my brackets are entered. And once they're entered, I'll come over here to manage the trade. Alright, 10 seconds to go.
Order pending.
Alright, here we go.
Order filled.
And there it was. Beautiful trade. And it looks like the market's going to continue pushing. Okay, so you guys saw the setup from start to finish. You guys got to see how everything actually works. This would have been a successful trade either way. If you would have had a lot of slippage, a little bit of slippage, if you would have wherever you got filled, you would have made money on this trade most likely. And we'll see if it's going to do a quick reversal here. Let me check and see what the number was. Another thing you guys can use is Forex News Gun. I just didn't have it up this time. But Forex News Gun is great for getting the data quickly. Alright, so they were expecting 56.2. Where is it at here? Here it is. Came out at 51.3. Alright. So we had a pretty nice move here. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I don't want it to roll over too long. And I will see you guys on the next one. This is non-farm payroll week, so you guys can look forward to that as I am. I'll see you guys then. Thank you.